Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. In this presentation we're going to talk about Unit 3.3, Volume of Prism. Question 5. The volume of this prism is 84 centimeter cube. Calculate the length marked x. He needs the length of x. Now as we see here, what is x? Very good. It's the height of the triangle. Good job. Now, in this question, it's the opposite way. To find the volume of a prism, we find the area of the cross section and then multiply it by the length of the prism. But now it's the opposite. He gave you the volume and he wants the height of the triangle, which is x. Before we start, we have to take a look at the prism. Now in this prism we have 6 centimeters here, but in the length we have 35 millimeters. What do we do before we start? We have to use the same units. Very good. So to use the same units, we have to turn 35 into centimeters. How do we turn 35 millimeters into centimeters? Very good. We're going to use the X technique. We're going to say that 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. So how many centimeters will equal to 35 millimeters? And as we said in this technique, we're going to put x in the middle and multiply the connected numbers with the same line. Now we have 1 and 35. They are connected with the same line. So we multiply them. And then we divide on the number that we left. So we multiply 35 by 1 equals 35. And then we divide it on 10, which will equal, very good, 3.5 centimeter. So this is the length of a prism that we're going to use. Now, let's take a look again at the picture here. So we're going to use 3.5. We're going to write it here. Now, as I told you, we turned 35 millimeters into centimeters and we got 3.5. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to put it here so we won't understand it. We won't forget it. So we're going to use 3.5 centimeters instead of 35 millimeters in answering this question. Now, let's start with the steps. First, we have the volume, and then we have the length of the prism, and we have the triangle. First, we have to write the formula that we're going to use. We're going to say volume of prism equals what? Volume of prism equals area of cross-section multiplied by the length. So volume of prism equals area of cross-section multiplied by the length. Length of what? Length of prism. Very good. So this is the formula that we're going to use. Volume of prism equals area of cross-section multiplied by the length. But we're going to use it in the opposite way because we already know the volume, which is 84. And we know the length, which is 3.5 centimeters. So what are we going to do? We're going to divide the volume on the length using this formula. And how are we going to do this? We're going to say 84 here, because we know the length. This is 84. And this one is 3.5. Area of cross section, we don't know it. So we're gonna, because this is multiplied, we're gonna take it to the other side by division. So it's gonna be 84 divide 3.5 here. 3.5. We're gonna use the calculator for that. So 84 divide 3.5 will give me the area of the cross section. When you divide 84 by 3.5, what's the answer? Let's use the calculator for that. 84 divide 3.5 equals 24. So 84 divide 3.5 will equal 24. 24 what? 24 centimeters square, because it's the area of the triangle. Now, we got the area of the triangle by dividing the volume on the length of the prism. Now, we have 24 as an area of this triangle. Now, let's move on and find the height of the triangle. Let's remove all of these first. So we got 24 as an area of the triangle. Now, let's use the formula of the area of the triangle. What is the formula of the area of the triangle? First, let's write that we got 24 as an area, centimeter square. Now, let's come here and use the formula of the area of the triangle. Now, area of triangles, area of triangle equals what? Equals, very good, base times height divided by 2. Now, from this formula, we're going to find the height of the triangle, which is x. Now, base times height divide 2. We already know the area. So, it's 24. We're going to put it here. So, 24 equals what? Base, which is 6, times the height divided by 2. Now, we're going to solve this and find the height. We're going to solve this and find the height. Now, let's solve this and find the height. First, we have 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is what? Very good. It's 3. So 3 multiplied by the height equals 24. 3 is multiplied here, so we're going to take it to the other side by division. Now, 24 divided 3 equals what? Very good. It equals 8. So the height equals 8 centimeters. And this is how you answer this question. First, we divided the volume by the length of the prism to find the area of the triangle. And then we use the area of the triangle using this formula to find the height. And the height equals what? Very good. 8 centimeter. You have to write the unit after the answer. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.